Hey, welcome back to another edition of Avid Golfer Magazine's Fearless Fantasy Forecast. Craig's lock pick of the week. Man, we almost cashed in big time.
Boy, he was rocking. He was in first by a mile on Saturday afternoon, and I was licking my chops. But I had him for top 5 too.
Yes,
so
you did.
He made us some money, and I got another lock this week.
Hey now. All right.
My locks are on a roll. They're locked it in.
All right. Well, this week is the Sanderson Farms Championship. It's not even an alternate event, so be a little bit of a strength of field points. And
What was it? Did you see?
146.
Okay, it's over 100.
Well, last week it was 62, so
Yeah.
not too bad. Defending champ Sebastian Munoz.
Little North Texas boy
How about that? So we've made money every single week.
that I've gone first.
Yes, you have.
Why
so let's
stop now?
keep that going. Yeah.
Okay, I got 2 guys on both teams. I've got Sung J M. Played well in the Tour Championship and the U.S. Open.
Almost
He
picked him.
may be the only guy besides Scotty Scheffler that was in the Tour Championships playing this
Yeah,
week.
no kidding.
So, that's chalk to me.
All right. I like chalk.
And then I took Hudson Swafford. He wins last week.
Yeah.
And he's only $7,300.
Do you realize only 2.3% of people picked him last week?
Yes. Well, I know one person picked him in 2 teams this week. So,
Okay.
so I've got him on my first team. I went with a little bit of momentum.
Okay.
So I went with Scotty Scheffler. That's not momentum.
He's COVID.
That's a
He's
little
ex-COVID.
getting at a little bit of red ass right now. You're playing really, real well. Plays real well in Tour Championship. Real well going into the U.S. Open. Can't play. Mm-hmm. So I'm thinking he's ready to go.
He's chomping, baby.
I took Lashley, who was 4th last week.
Nick Lashley.
I took McCumber, who was 2nd last week. I took Swafford, who was 1st last week. And then I took a flyer on J.B. Holmes. For somebody at $7,000, he knows when he plays, he makes cuts.
He does.
He's been hurt or done whatever. Who knows? But I took a flyer on him.
Okay.
My other team, again, I had him and Swafford. I took Lucas Glover. Had a really good showing at U.S. Open and hasn't played since.
No.
So feeling good about him. Adam Long. He was my lock last week. He played well, and I took him because he's been playing well. He's still playing well. My love fest with Denny McCarthy still goes on.
Really?
And he still can putt, and he's making cuts. He's not finishing high, but he's making cuts. And then I took my last pick. I took Vincent Whaley. So here's the thing. He got in by the skin of his teeth. He's been making cuts. Made his last 3.
All right.
Got in by the skin of his teeth. He was he was in. Then he got bumped down the first alternate. Then they gave him a sponsor's exemption. I think he's going to be real grateful that he's playing this week, and he might do pretty well.
Grateful works. Maybe be grateful you took him,
And
too.
now, hang tight for my Stone Cold lock. Why wouldn't you? I'm on a flip and roll with my locks.
Not too bad. You are rolling. All right. I have 3 guys picked on both teams, mostly value picks. I picked Stewart Sink. He won his last event.
Yeah.
He played last year. He finished 28th. He was cheap.
So has he got a son on his bag, or has he got? Is he
Don't
going
know.
back to Kip Hemley?
Don't know. Brian Stewart. You're going, huh?
I know Brian Stewart because he went to Oakland University, played with one of my buddies,
33 and 3rd last 2 times he's played
and he
there.
moved to Dallas.
Yep. And he was 4th last year. So he has 33 and a 3rd his last 2 events. At that event, he's been 28th and he was 4th last year.
Okay.
And then Cameron Percy, 11th and 34th at this event, was 8th last week at the Punta Cana. So that's my 3 on both teams. Then I took Adam Long. I figured he's on a roll. He finished 23rd last year, okay, at that event. Took Patrick Rogers, 3 straight cuts at this event,
I knew you'd take him.
including a 14th, and he was 11th last week at the Punta Cana. And I took Sebastian Munoz because he's a defending champ. 2 top 10s in his last 3 starts. Okay. Other team took Scotty Scheffler. I figure he's got 5 straight top 25s. Not too shabby, including 2 top 4s. I took Will Zalatoris, and I took him. He might be a little tired. He's played a lot of events.
Okay, so I'm going to interject here for you. I didn't take him because he's been complaining about fatigue. But here's a piece of knowledge for you that every event he's played in for this year,
Yeah.
his average place is 11th.
Yeah.
He's finished an average 11th every event he's played this year, both Korn Ferry and the PGA Tour.
2 last tournaments, 6th and 8th. And a little note, He's gone from 672 in world rankings to 70th. Maybe the biggest jump of anybody.
Wow, yeah.
And last guy, only because I only had $6,100 left, and he was tied for 18th last year, Fabian Gomez. So watch out for that.
Okay, so
Stone Cold Lock.
Stone Cold Lock. Let me tell you, I look at little things like this, and again, the Adam Long thing being 31st, I thought that was really good, and he's got a little red ass, and he did. Give me the man who lost in the playoffs last year in this event. Been playing really, really well. It's amazing he's taken a few weeks off, so he's never been well rested.
Okay.
Give me Sung J M as your Stone Cold Lock.
Okay, you want to explain the Stone Cold Lock? Is it finish first or finish top 5? Is it finish top 10?
It depends. So I'm going to say this.
Well, whatever works out, right?
No, here's the thing. If I give a Stone Cold Lock of Kevin Kisner a few weeks back, and he came in third, he was $8,000. That was a really good Stone Cold Lock for him to finish third, right? Sung J M, I took him over Will Zalatoris. He's one of the top 3 in money. For him to be a Stone Cold Lock, he's got to come in first or second. So I'm telling you, as a Stone Cold Lock, he's coming in first or second this week.
All right. And I will say if it's a Stone Cold Lock, it'd be top 10.
Well, top 10, I've been on a nice Stone
Yeah, that has
Cold
been good. Well,
rock
you know
and
what?
Roll, baby.
Only 2% of all these teams that are picked have all 6 players make the cut. So you almost take a Stone Cold Lock just for a guy to make the cut, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. It's the Sanderson Farms Championship. Oh, still my beating heart. And check it out on our Avid Golfer YouTube page. Please subscribe. And until then, happy betting.